Between November 7th and 13th, the Russian 810th Guards Naval Infantry Brigade faced significant losses in the ongoing counterattacks in the Kursk region, highlighting the resilience and tactical effectiveness of Ukrainian forces, particularly the cooperation between Special Operations Forces, SOF, and the 95th Air Assault Brigade. The toll on Russian equipment has been severe. 30 BTR-82A armored carriers, known for their mobility and firepower, were destroyed or damaged beyond repair. Additionally, 10 Akhmat armored vehicles, 3 T-72 tanks, and 1 T-62 tank were taken out of action. Supporting vehicles weren't spared either. 1 MTLB armored carrier and a Ural 53099 Typhoon UT armored vehicle were also lost. Even a Tiger M Gaz 233114, a reliable Russian infantry support vehicle, was among the casualties. These figures underscore the intensity of the combat and the relentless nature of the Ukrainian counterattacks, which are strategically wearing down Russian capabilities. The effectiveness of the Ukrainian forces is further demonstrated by the fact that even today, despite poor weather-limiting clear assessments, new Russian losses have been reported. While exact details on these recent casualties are still pending, it adds to the already mounting pressure on Russian operations in the region. This week of sustained losses reflects a critical point in the conflict, showcasing the continued adaptability and strength of Ukrainian forces against a formidable opponent. And this is Ukrainian GUR Assault Unit Kilo, clearing a Russian position, reportedly in the Kursk region. Russia is suffering nearly 2,000 casualties a day trying to recapture the Kursk region and seize ground along the main front line in eastern Ukraine, according to Kyiv's military. The figure is almost double Russia's casualty rate over the summer, highlighting a push by the Kremlin to secure as much territory as possible before Donald Trump, the U.S. president-elect, potentially tries to impose a peace deal when he takes office in January. In Kursk, Ukrainian soldiers insisted they were repelling the 50,000 Russian troops that the Kremlin has tasked with retaking the partially occupied region. Anastasia Blishchik, a spokesman for Ukraine's 47th Separate Mechanized Brigade, said the situation was difficult but under control and that Russian forces were suffering dark days. A video, purportedly filmed in the region on Monday, showed a column of Russian armored vehicles, each carrying around 30 soldiers, driving one after another into a minefield and then blowing up. Deep State, a leading Ukrainian military blogger, said that fighting had focused on the village of Novoivanovka, 10 miles west of Sudzha, the center of the Ukrainian salient. It reported that Ukrainian forces had destroyed 18 of 29 armored vehicles sent to capture the village and killed up to 300 Russian soldiers, but still described difficult days for the men as they repelled waves of attacks. North Koreans are in Kursk and pretty close to Ukrainian forces as well. Interesting stories from Russian prisoners. I've been told that captured Russian soldiers from the 810th Guards Naval Infantry Brigade revealed that they have been instructed to only mention Buryats when asked about foreign fighters, avoiding any reference to North Koreans. In the Kursk region, there is a camp only 25 kilometers away from Ukrainian positions, occupied by North Korean forces who operate independently under their own commanders. These troops are highly strict and protective. A Russian soldier that mistakenly entered their zone was nearly shot. Additional intelligence from another Russian prisoner indicated that there were about 15 North Korean soldiers at another training range. During an accident involving an RGD-5 hand grenade, one North Korean soldier got injured, after which the entire group was withdrawn from the range. One of many mass graves on the territory of the LDNR. This grave is located near the town of Snizhna, and according to Russian military personnel, about 6,000 so-called missing in action are buried there reportedly. Quote, "Help, I don't know what to do. My husband, Alexander Nikolaevich Putintsev, is not being discharged from Military Unit 72164, despite his severe injuries. After one of the assaults, his leg was torn off, he was given a prosthesis and sent to the front again. In the next assault, he lost his other leg. And you know what? He was given a prosthesis again to send him back into battle. If this continues, there will be nothing left of my husband." Ukrainian hackers installed a spyware virus on the personal computer of Russian General Romanchuk, which then infected other computers. They managed to download a spyware virus onto the personal computer of Colonel General Alexander Romanchuk, commander of the Russian forces in the Zaporizhzhia sector in 2023. The latter distributed the malware to a number of other devices in the main headquarters of the Russian group. The surveillance operation lasted more than a year and a half and provided information about the enemy's plans, the location of its forces and intelligence assets. Polish President Duda expects that Trump won't allow Russia to destroy Ukraine because he respects U.S. taxpayers' money. Ukraine is a country in which the United States and American taxpayers, whose money President Donald Trump will soon be responsible for when he takes office, have invested significant sums. I can't imagine President Donald Trump allowing Russia to destroy Ukraine. It's about respecting American taxpayers' money and recognizing that when America gets involved, America does not lose.
We know that President Donald Trump, as a person, is a man of success, definitely a born fighter. He likes to fight, and most importantly, he does not like to lose. He does not like to lose. He is a winner, which was also shown in the recent elections in the United States. President Donald Trump greatly respects American taxpayers' money, and we know this. He's mentioned it many times, emphasizing that over and over. I've heard it myself, including in NATO forums, when he stated that all the burdens and expenses borne by the United States are funded by American taxpayers' money gathered in the US budget. It's his duty to respect that money. The United States has already invested in aid to Ukraine. Such huge amounts have been provided to Ukraine's defenders in the form of military equipment and financial aid so that Ukraine can survive and defend itself. My conclusion is clear. I cannot imagine President Donald Trump allowing Russia to destroy Ukraine. Ukraine, in which the United States, through the funds of the American taxpayer, for which President Donald Trump will soon be responsible when he takes office, has invested such enormous sums. It is a matter of respect for the American taxpayers' money, and it is also about the fact that America has become involved and America does not lose.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.